Now, Detroit residents and city officials are on high alert when it comes to this severe weather. People who live in the Jefferson Chalmers neighborhood are really keeping an eye on the heavy rain.
You remember that area was hit really hard with flooding just a few years back, causing major damage to residents' property and, of course, their belongings.
7 News Detroit reporter Tara Braddock was back in the Jefferson Chalmers neighborhood today, checking in with residents to see what they prep for flooding when there's heavy rain.
Flooding has been an issue in Detroit's Jefferson Chalmers neighborhood since the 1950s. So residents know when there's severe weather, there's always a chance of flooding.
That we got to constantly stay in a mode of a potential flood or sewage backup in our basements.
Jocelyn Fitzpatrick Harris knows all too well about the risk of flooding in the Jefferson Chalmers neighborhood. She's lived there her whole life. She says she learned to stay prepared after the major flood that happened in the area back in 2021.
I don't put anything valuable in the basement. I'm thankful for having a boiler, a washer, a dryer, and those kinds of things are necessities. But other than that, I put nothing valuable in the basement.
Fitzpatrick Harris also has a sump pump, and she's not the only person in the neighborhood with one.
We were burned a few years ago. We had like over a foot of water in our basement, ruined everything. So we decided to get us a sump pump.
Carlton Smith says now that he has a sump pump, he isn't as worried about the heavy rain.
I'm ready, let it come. And it probably will with this rain they're anticipating.
The Detroit Water and Sewerage Department is also on high alert when it comes to the heavy rain expected in the area. They sent this message to residents on Tuesday saying, "We urge all customers to reduce water usage during the rain event to prevent more capacity in the sewer system and take safety precautions by not driving or walking into standing water." DWSD crews are ready to respond to a potential flooding.
When it's rainy weather, we just accept it.
The city of Detroit is encouraging residents to report any flooded streets or backed up basements. You can do this through the Improved Detroit app or contacting the Water and Sewerage Department. You can find their number on our website at WXYZ.com. On the city's east side, Tara Braddock, 7 News Detroit.
All right, thank you so much, Tara.